When you step foot into a hospital, you immediately go back into nurse mode, and it's kind of easy to forget where you are and where you're living. But then on the drive home, you look over and there's this beautiful double rainbow. And instead of snow falling, it's palm trees blowing in the wind outside of a patient room. Oh, there's a turtle. Travel nursing is adventurous and exciting if you make it. Right now I do have 3 recruiters, I think, that call me at least once a week. I've made more as a travel nurse and been able to take more time off than I was as a staff nurse, for sure. I've made anywhere from $1,000 to over $3,000 a week. I've been a nurse for about 12 years now. I've always loved to plan vacations and plan trips. I was thinking about travel nursing for a while now. So I would put like feelers out, and as soon as you write your email or your phone number down on one of those websites, they call you nonstop. I was super excited for my first assignment on Maui. I didn't quit my job expecting, a global pandemic to hit. And I had about 7 days on the island before COVID hit. They shut down the beaches, they shut down the parks, they shut down the hiking trails. I thought I was going to this great adventure, and then no adventure awaits you. I would work 4 12-hour shifts a week in a critical care unit that was majority COVID. It was 40 beds. Every single bed was full, every single shift I had. As soon as somebody passed away, we would get a new patient immediately. I think I saw more patients pass away than I had in the full 10 years previous in my whole nursing career. So, yeah. I did cry at work a couple of times in Texas. I remember calling my cousin and saying, the money's not worth it, I want to leave. So I've been able to save, I think it's around $30,000 in the past year.
That's amazing, and you saved $30K in 1 year.
So maybe Dallas was worth it. I take it back. Once I start looking for a new contract, it typically takes about a week. Typically, once I get a job offer, I have about 2 weeks. Trying to find an apartment in 2 weeks and trying to get to a new hospital in 2 weeks can be very stressful. My favorite thing that I've done on Maui so far is I went paragliding off the side of Haleakala, which is the big volcano. Swimming with turtles all the time, whether you're taking a snorkel tour or not. You don't really travel nurse to Hawaii thinking about money. The first time I came here, I spent $12 on 3 apples because I didn't know any better. Everything has to be imported. Housing panic for travel nurses is more evident in Hawaii than it is other places. I mean, it's beautiful, 85-degree weather. If you're gonna work from home, why not do it from Hawaii? So that made it even harder to find temporary housing here. The cost of my studio apartment, which doesn't have a dining room table, is more expensive than my 3-bedroom, 2-bath house mortgage in Virginia. In Maui, I'm making about $2,000 more a month than I was in Virginia as a staff nurse, but I don't get paid time off and I don't get a 401k. I'm hoping to just break even on my funds. I probably won't save money, but I definitely don't want to go to debt. I would go into debt to live here though, I guess. Making relationships while you're travel nursing can be a little tricky. Definitely been sad romantically to say goodbye to a few people. This last one I kind of came back to, so that gets tricky. Because we both cried when I left last time and then surprise, I'm coming back. And now I'm leaving again, so I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't want to hurt anybody with my lifestyle because it is my choice. It's not necessarily their choice. I don't know if I'm ready to settle down. I'm still very much into the travel aspect. I don't think it diminishes anything about my life, whether I get married or have kids. I don't know where I'll go after this assignment is done, so there's always a little bit of fear in that. not knowing where you're going to be sleeping in a couple months. But if you look at it as exciting, then it is exciting instead of fearful.